Hi, I'm Mrs. Wathen, and I couldn't be with your class today because I'm proctoring AP tests. So I'm making this video, and I understand you are researching local environmental issues and looking at questions and solutions to problems. And so I'm going to show you some resources where you can find information and where you can hopefully find local information about these issues locally. So let's get started. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start looking for sources about the topics in environmental science. So you want to go to the library webpage, and it's new this year. The library webpage can be found on Schoology. So we're going to go home to Schoology, and you go to your courses. This is what the library course looks like. And every student at Walnut is a member of the WHHS library course. If it doesn't show up with your other courses, you just go over here to My Courses and then go down to WHHS Library, Section 1, and there it is. And you're automatically a member of that course. There are the three librarians, Miss Fisher-Bellman, Miss Denise, and Miss Wathen. And Miss Fisher-Bellman is standing over Destiny Discover, which is our new web page. So you click in here and you see that there's lots of things on the web page. Now I am logged into this web page, so I'm going to log out again and show you what it looks like when you first get to it. You don't have as much stuff if you're not logged in. So the first thing you want to do is go up to that login box and log in. You sign in with your Google account, your school Google account. So it's really easy. And then you get all this stuff. And you can do more things. Like you can, if you search for a book, you can put that book on hold and then come up to the library and pick it up. You can renew your books. You can have access to more databases here. There are also other things like you can see recently added books, collections of books, ebooks, popular titles, things like that. So what we're going to do today is look at Gale in Context, Newsbank, and InfoHio. And we're also going to look at class assignments down here because I posted your assignment in class assignments. Now, Ms. Riggs and Ms. Martinod have also posted your assignment in your Schoology page, but I've posted it here. So I'm going to go there to class assignments and show you what that looks like. There's tools up here. There's passwords for all the databases. There's a digital working bibliography. There's works cited style sheets, etc. And then all the research assignments here, and you just go down and you find your teachers, Riggs, Martinod, Local Environmental Issues Project. We'll click on there, and it shows you the project. And then down here is where I've got the sources you can use to find information, the databases, and some websites. First of all, I'm going to give you a tiny lesson on keyword searching, because you don't want to search for a whole sentence in the database search boxes. You just want to search for those really important keywords. So if I was looking for information about stormwater and combined sewer in the Cincinnati area, I would search for Cincinnati, capital A-N-D, and stormwater, capital A-N-D, combined sewer. If it's a phrase, if it's more than one word, you put it in quotation marks to keep that phrase together. And you capitalize the and, telling the search engine you don't want to look for that word and. You just want to look for each one of these keywords or keyword phrases. Okay, so let's try that out down here. First, we'll go to Newsbank. The passwords are here if they ask you for the passwords. They shouldn't, but every once in a while they do. So let's click into Newsbank, which is it's a collection of newspaper articles, thousands and thousands of newspaper articles. You want to log in through your library, the green button, log in, and then log into Newsbank. And it takes a couple seconds for Newsbank to pop up there. So here we go. And you don't want any of this stuff. You just want to go down here to Access World News. This has newspapers, and it has, most importantly, it has Ohio and Cincinnati newspapers, which is what you want. Okay, here's the box down here, and we're going to put in those keywords that we talked about: Cincinnati and stormwater and combined sewer. There's our keywords. We search, and we had luck finding 117 results. They're sorted either by best matches, newest, or oldest articles. Right now, the default is newest. So all these articles are the newest articles from, a lot of these are the past few years. And you just go down, don't just stick with the first ones. You can go down to the bottom, you can go to the next pages, because it goes over, there's like 6 pages of articles. You just want to keep going. And when you find something that looks good, it tells you the title of the article, and it also tells you a brief bit about the article right here. So let's see, I'm going to go back up to the top, and I saw something up here about the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency. So I'm going to click on that article, and if I read through it and I decide that I like this newspaper article, it's from a news service based in Cincinnati, and it's a news service from the EPA. So I can save this article by going to download, clicking on there, saving it to Google Drive, include your citation, and you want the MLA citation, save it in your Google Drive, and I'll show you what that looks like. It makes a folder called Newsbank in my drive. This is my Google Drive and all my folders. And Newsbank automatically, when I save in there, saves in a little blue folder for Newsbank. And those are all my Newsbank articles. And within the article, it also has the bibliography citation. So that's good to save these articles so you can come back to them and take notes and get information. So one final note about Newsbank is that, remember, I just looked for I was defaulted to the newest. You can also try looking for best. And these articles might be a little older, but they just might fit your keyword search a little better. And you can, go through and find what the search engine has considered the best articles. Okay, so now that's Newsbank. Now we are going to go back and go to the next database, which is ISearch. And I'm going to tell you about the ISearch, which you might have learned about this before, but I'm going to go over it again. Now, if you need the passwords, they're written right here. So let's click on here, and we want to go to grades 9 through 12. And then you see that it gives you all these search engines, just tons of search engines. But if you go to ISearch, which is in the middle of this page, just scroll down to ISearch, it's going to search in all the databases. These are databases. It'll search in all of the databases at once. So let's do a keyword search again. This time I'm going to look for Cincinnati and food waste. Okay, and search. It gives you three types of sources. The first is encyclopedias. And unfortunately, there were no results found for encyclopedias. Let's try the next one, basic sources, which are the more, don't want that. The basic sources are the more, let's see, InfoHio, where did you go? Okay, I'm sorry. The basic sources are the shorter newspaper articles, a little bit more basic. So it found quite a few articles in there. Now, so you can look through here, and here's some about Kroger's. They're working on food waste. There's something about Mad Tree Brewing. There's something else about the EPA and composting. It found 9 articles. Then you can move on to advanced sources, and there's more about Kroger and food waste, and then other articles as well about other companies, other topics. Um, Here's one about Cintas Corporation. So what you do is you download the article, and gives you that article. This is about tackling food waste, so that looks good. And once again, you want to save it to Google Drive. Now listen, you just choose your drive. This is important because when it saves it to your Google Drive, let's go back to my Google Drive. Sorry. Okay, I'll have to go back here. Go to Drive. It doesn't save it under InfoHio. It saves it under EBSCO, and it's a green folder here because most of the info databases are published by EBSCO. So you see, I've got all my, and I've got the article about Cintas right here. So remember that it's, if you go to iSearch and you save an article, it's going to be in a folder called EBSCO, the green folder. So now you'll have the Newsbank, which is blue, and you'll have the EBSCO, which is green. And the next I'm going to show you about Gale and Context, which is orange. So let's go back. Let's go back to your class assignments. Okay, so we did InfoHio iSearch. Now we're going to do Gale in Context, and there's the password if you need it. Gale, you might have used this before, a really terrific search engine. And this time we're going to look for Cincinnati and pollinator gardens. Love pollinator gardens. And it only found one about Cincinnati's pollinator gardens, which this might be a really good article which you can download and then use for your research. Something else you can do with all these search engines really is if you just want to find out articles about your topic. For example, what if you wanted to find out about what landfills are, or what brownfields are, or stormwaters are, or what pollinator gardens are, or invasive species, or something like that. You can just put in your topic here, search, and it will search for that topic and give you background information about your topic, which you're going to probably need to know. So here's some articles about pollinator gardens, and here's one about the butterfly highway. And so once again, you can download this article. It's the little Google Drive triangle. Just click on there and it will download this article to your Google Drive and save it for you. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the packet and underneath Gale are the websites. So for each of your topics, waste, energy, water, land, etc., I've got some good websites here. And these should help you. They're good, they're authoritative, accurate, which is what you want to look for in a website. So click on them and then look around, and they, like this one, the stormwater management, it has like the history of stormwater and flood management. So it gives you a good introduction to that stormwater management in Cincinnati. So I've got websites for all of your topics there. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to Destiny Discover again and just remind you that here's Gale in context, here's Newsbank, here's InfoHio or EBSCO, really, these are all EBSCO databases, and then class assignments where I posted your assignment with the helpful resources that should help you. So if you get stuck and you can't find any articles on your topic, please email me. My last name is Wathen, Wathene, and I will get back to you, or you can message me on Schoology, or you can have your teacher email me, or just stop up to the library if we're not doing AP testing, and I'll help you in the library. So good luck researching, enjoy your topics, and learn a lot. And let me know how well you do and if you have any other questions. So happy researching. Bye bye now.